Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Coach Jeff here with Asiyama Academy, and today I'm going to be talking about the importance of body language. I think that nowadays it's really important to talk about body language, especially in today's age with social media and what you guys see on TV with AAU and sometimes, unfortunately, we got bad role models out there. So I just want to talk about the importance of having good body language. All right. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos that comes out. For all my subscribers, welcome back. It's good to see you guys again. All right. So we're going to get into it and talk about it right after the intro. What we like to do, man. Asiyama Academy. So I have a free shooting plan workout. All right. If you guys are interested, all you have to do is email me at asiyamaacademy@gmail.com. It's a good shooting workout. All right. It gives you the basics from how you can start close to the rim and work your way out. Okay. And help you become a better shooter. All right. So I'll send it to you for free. All you got to do is email me at asiyamaacademy@gmail.com and I'll send it right over to you. There's no strings attached. There's no catch, nothing like that. Just send me your email. I got you. I'll send it right over to you. Okay. It's a free shooting workout. All right. It's going to help you become a better shooter. Okay. So I want to start off with a story. I'm a high school varsity basketball coach right now, and I'm the head coach of the team. And I just want to talk about a player who didn't have the best body language, in the beginning of the season. So basically, here's how it happened. So I had my roster. We're going into one of the games, and this is a player who hasn't been showing up ever since the season started. It's been about maybe a month into the season, and this player hasn't been showing up like that to practice. Now, come game time, we have our starting five. I didn't put this player in the starting five. Didn't really plan to play them because they haven't been showing up to practice. Now, this is a tip for you guys. If you guys are on a basketball team, you got to get to practice, right? That's something you got to do. You got to find ways to show up to practice. And if you're not able to make it to practice, you got to communicate that to the coach, right? There were a few times where the player did not tell me that they weren't going to be able to make it to practice. And so that was another thing that was kind of like, okay, well, this kid's not serious, So come game time, players on the bench. It's the second quarter and still not, don't have intentions of putting the player in the game. My assistant coach comes up to me and he says, so-and-so is not cheering his teammates on when they score a basket. So we have a rule that if your teammate scores, everybody should be cheering them on. You shouldn't be sitting there just looking into the clouds. You should be able to cheer your teammate on. You know what I mean? So this player wasn't cheering the teammates on. And when I was doing subs, we got another rule where everybody should stand up and shake their teammates' hands, right? So as the players are coming out the game, this player wasn't shaking their hands. So the coach tells me, hey, so-and-so is not cheering for their teammates. They're not shaking hands as they come out the game. They're not saying good job. They're not being encouraging. They're just staying to themselves. Basically showing bad body language that, oh, I should be in the game. I deserve to be in the game. And so I look at the player. I see that, they got their head down, got a certain look on their face, and just decided not to play him at all, And this is a tip for you guys, all the players out there that are playing middle school, high school, and college. If you have bad body language, you shouldn't be playing in the games. And to be honest, the best coaches don't play players that have bad body language. If you're complaining, if you're not cheering your teammates on, if you have a certain look on your face that says you're supposed to put me in the game, the better coaches aren't playing you. So basically what happened was after the game, I said, you know what? I'm going to have a meeting with this player because I feel like it's important to have a certain connection and relationship with the players to the point where it's like, okay, let me talk to this player and see what they're thinking, because maybe maybe I'm thinking one thing and they're thinking a completely other thing. They're thinking something else. So let me give them the benefit of the doubt and let me have a conversation with this player. So the next day in practice, talked to the player and I said, hey, what's going on? Like, why aren't you, why did you have bad body language? Why didn't you cheer your teammates on? Why didn't you stand up and give your teammates high fives as they're coming out, saying good job? Why didn't you do that? And this player goes to say, well, I feel like I should have played. I felt like it was messed up that I wasn't getting any playing time. I'm a really good player and I deserve to be in the game. And I said, look, if you're not coming to practice, you don't deserve to be in the games. You just don't. We have certain standards that are set in place, and being able to show up to practice is a way of communicating, saying, Coach, I'm committed to you, I'm committed to the team, and I'm committed into what you're trying to do to put us in a situation to win. So if you're not coming to practice, that's like you not coming to work, right? How can you get the benefits if you're not showing up to work? How can you get paid if you're not showing up to work, right? So in the same way, as a basketball player, you going to practice is like you going to work. And you being able to get put into the games is like you being able to get paid. And so I explained it like that. I said, look, you got to show up. You got to be here, And if you're not here and you're not playing, you got to have an understanding of, you know what, I wasn't at the games, and so how can I play in the games? You still should have a good attitude, though, because you never know what can happen, right? You can get in the game just based off of having great attitude. Everybody has to look at it this way. If life isn't fair, right? If life doesn't work in a way where you can just get wherever you want or get whatever you want, why should it work like that in the basketball world, right? You should be able to work hard for anything that you want. And so if it's a simple rule, you got to get to practice, then you should get to practice, right? And body language is huge. That's a huge thing. Imagine if this was one of our best players and we had college coaches there watching this specific game. And the college coaches see that this player is sitting down, they're sulking, they're not clapping their hands for their teammates, they're not giving their teammates high fives, and they're just sitting there and they have a certain look on their face like, I don't want to be here. Well, guess what? That coach isn't going to recruit you. That coach isn't going to come talk to me about you. They're not going to come and talk to the coach about you. They're just going to say, okay, I'm just going to look at another player. Or they're just going to get up and leave. And so I want you guys to take this as a lesson to have good body language. Because as a high school varsity basketball coach, body language is important. And I'm sure other coaches will agree with me on this when they say body language is important. You got to be encouraging. You got to cheer your teammates on. You got to keep your head up, right? Those are things that you got to keep in mind. So I hope this is a good message for you guys to just keep that body language positive. And when you keep that body language positive, you'll always have a good chance of getting in the game. Now that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and it gave you guys some value. If it did, please do us a big favor and give us a thumbs up, all right? If you have any questions or any comments that you want to make, please feel free to do so down below. And also, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos that comes out. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. And always remember, the lion mentality lives here.